American Financing, saving homeowners over $800 every month by using your home's equity to pay off high-interest debt. American Financing, America's home for home loans. AmericanFinancing.net/progress. Hi, this is Stephanie Miller from The Stephanie Miller Show. Please enjoy this exclusive clip from my show on Political Voices Network.
Did you see they pranked Peter Doocy? They told, like he was getting an exclusive. They said, here's one of the signs. It's going to say Governor Walz. And so he went back to Fox News and like, oh, look, I got an exclusive. These are the signs. And they said, oh, that's weird. We thought it would probably say Coach Walz. And so, of course, cut to the convention. And totally punked him.
So wow.
How's your exclusive, Peter?
If
anyone
delicious.
deserved a pantsing, that's Peter Doocy.
Couldn't happen to a nicer guy.
That's fantastic.
No.
Someday it'll be your day, Peter.
But one day your ship will come in.
Yeah.
Joe, we were saying, all you guys, this is why, all of you social influencers are here, because you kind of led the way on how to fight. And the Harris campaign, I love because it keeps saying, they're describing it as their social media is run by a bunch of feral 25-year-olds.
That's absolutely true.
But we're all like, whoa,
Yeah.
this is how you fight.
Yeah.
I mean, even from the subject line of their press releases, they're alpha liberaling, right?
Yeah.
They're either funny, they're smart, they're trolling Trump.
Using memes and the
Yes.
press releases. My goodness.
The weird thing was the stickiest thing. It's still sticking.
Yeah.
Weird is so effective. That was Tim Walz, too.
Oh, yeah.
And they don't know what to do. They're like, but that's our job. Like, we're supposed to do this to you. And they're like, we're not weird.
And they're so bad at it, right? They just keep repeating it. They're weird, they're weird.
Yeah.
It's like his patented Pee Wee Herman strategy.
I know you are, but what am I? Infinity. But yeah, that goes all the way back to Clan of the Fiery Cross with Superman and the Klan. They had a guy infiltrate the Ku Klux Klan and learn all their weird handshakes and things. And then they put out a 16-part radio series in 1946 of how weird the Klan is. And their recruitment fell off a cliff, and they obliterated the Ku Klux Klan in the northern states that year because they called them weird.
Oh, that's great.
Okay,
That's great
weird is
anecdote.
even more powerful than I am.
I just can't imagine anyone watching that RNC and then watching this, Charlotte, and choosing that. Like, isn't this
so
a human thing
boring
that's not
and
partisan? This is fun. It's fun. It's joyful.
And it's authentic.
Yeah.
There was
Yeah.
so much bad theater at the RNC.
Like
Hulk
Hulk
Hogan and Kid Rock and all this other nonsense.
But
it was
then-
just.
But then they accuse us of being a showman or whatever.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on that? Because they had Hulk Hogan, like you just said.
I mean, it's a given Stevie Wonder is no Kid Rock, but I mean.
But do you notice how, like, even with all this entertainment here, even with all the celebrities, the most viral moments are coming from the elected officials themselves.
Yeah.
Tim Walz, Pete Buttigieg's speech last night, which was magnificent.
Yeah.
And I guarantee you, the most cited moment of this convention is going to be the vice president's speech tonight.
Yeah.
We do both, baby. We do both.
Yeah. I mean, there is genuine, like, just electricity and joy for her. Like, you can't, I mean, that's how you got that it's AI, because it's obviously not AI. I mean, what a baller move to pack two 20,000-seat arenas on the same night.
Genius.
Right?
Genius.
No.
And I mean, and accept the nomination in the place where he accepted the nomination. Baller, man.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I mean, but and also we were saying, like, Hulk Hogan, I mean, he's like stuck in the 80s, and what he's most famous for now is getting caught saying the N-word, and he hates black people. And
right.
I was so struck. Frances from Frangela, my good friends, her little daughter loves Hulk Hogan, and apparently said to her after the RNC, she said, but, her eyes are this big, and she said, but Mommy, why doesn't he like us? I thought the Hulk Hogan was for everybody. And I thought that sums it up. Like, no, they're racist, misogynist jerks.
Yeah.
He's made that whole party into that, and we're the opposite.
Right.
You heard about the story with the UAW president? Speaking there,
Sean.
Was that the same? Was it the same person? Anyway, so he came there and he spoke, and it was funny because at first people were cheering, and then he leaned into, like, the anti-elitism, for
the
working
Teamster.
class, the Teamsters president. Thank you. Yes, thank you. And the decibel level went down. People were like, "Oh, I don't like this. Working class families? No, I'm not about this at all." And it just speaks to just how ridiculous and sloppy and disorganized the RNC was. They have no idea what they're doing.
I mean, they're holding deport now signs, right? When the vice presidential candidate on that ticket is married to the daughter of immigrants. And remember,
Yeah.
she's an immigrant. I'm not
Now let's look at the Walls family and how
Yeah.
weird it is to say my wife isn't white, but I love her anyway.
Right.
Weird.
Right. Yeah.
Can I just? I probably shouldn't say this. Can I take you behind the scenes at the DNC?
Yeah.
Oh, please.
So Cornell West just walked by, and yesterday
No.
over there they were like, "Would you like to meet Dean Phillips?" I'm like, no.
No. How did Cornell West get a credential?
I don't know, but
He
I'm
was
just
right-
we're
he
about
was-
unity and all
Yeah.
their attempts to kind of. And I mean, Bobby Kennedy Jr. Oh my God, although he may endorse the dead bear cub,
I
which
know.
has a better shot
Oh, jeez.
than.
Even the dead brainworm.
But we already knew that whole thing was
Brainworm bear.
I yelled at
2024.
one of his buses went by last night, and I went, "Dead brainworm bear killer!" I was so proud of myself.
Dog eater. No,
Yeah,
it was
dog
a goat.
eater.
Oh, did Christy Nome shoot it? I mean, what is going on
But I
over
mean, they
there?
finally
R.I.P.
said
cricket.
what his lunatic running mate like finally said exactly like we don't want to hurt Trump, so we we might get out because we're taking more votes from Trump. I thought, oh my God, this was what this always was about.
Well, they're
was
both
hurting
funded
Democrats.
by Mellon, right? Timothy
Yeah.
Mellon.
Right. Mm-hmm. Right. What I mean, this
Yeah.
election cycle, right? I mean,
Yeah.
Christy Nome was going to be VP. Then she's like, I shot a puppy in the face.
Bragged about it in her
Bobby
book.
Kennedy was like,
Yeah.
Bobby Kennedy said, hold my bear.
That's right.
How is
right.
it
So did I-
close?
Oh, was that?
How is it close?
Oh, I know. Well, what do you think, Allison? That's what I was going to say. She already had a bump going in, depending on what poll you believe. I mean, I can't imagine what kind of bump she gets out of this week. And
Yeah.
then the debate, and then his sentencing, right? I mean, what do you think?
Yeah, well, I'm very interested to see what the next 10 days look like specifically. I mean, we've only got, 75 more to go? Mm-hmm. So it's going to be interesting to see where the polls go. I tend to not follow polls.
Yeah.
I actually like going on the betting, Poly Market websites
Yeah.
because I can because that's where people put their money, not their, it's like the most unbiased thing you can do. It's like, all right, well, this is what I'm betting money on. So
Yeah.
it's going to be, I think she'll get a really nice bump out of all of this. And I think if we all continue to take this out into the world and keep doing this work, that'll just keep it elevated and you'll see it go up even more. But I can't believe, I can't believe in my soul of soul that
I know.
That it's
Well,
close.
I mean, but on the other side, as we were saying, we all have PTSD from 2016 and how far ahead Hillary was. And the one that haunts me is that Dukakis was up 17 points after the DNC.
Oh, gosh.
So, we just Coach Wall says we can sleep when we're dead.
Yeah.
Pedal
That's
to the
right.
metal.
Ignore the polls.
Yeah.
Run through the tape.
Just keep going.
Yeah.
Head down.
Don't you feel like you should have more sports analogies as the sports reporter here?
Well, yeah.
She said run through the tape. Play through the whistle.
Play through the whistle.
It's
Leave
fourth
it all on the
down in
field.
inches.
That's right.
It's fourth down in inches. And
Do you always have to make D jokes?
I was just going to go further, and I stopped myself. Did anyone else catch me restrain myself?
I saw it.
In real time. That was hard.
That was impressive.
There was
And
even
I
a
don't
little,
mean it was hard.
There was even a little.
Yeah.
There was like a little skid.
But then, and then, that's how sometimes it goes like that. Sometimes I've known.
I mean, we can hear your brain on the brakes through your
Listen.
mouth.
My life became complete when Barack Obama made a D joke. I mean,
that
tell
was
me that wasn't a D joke. Trump's obsessed with crowd size.
I was like, batten down the ketchup.
Yeah.
It's going to be bad.
So.
Here's the
you
tiny
see
Cheeto, and here's me.
And then it was Obama, right? Then it was Obama. We're like, oh, yeah.
Do all the accounts on Truth Social, by the way?
No.
I have a dummy account on Truth Social, and when something goes viral or something goes well for the, Vice President Harris, the notifications from Trump's account start pouring in.
Yeah.
It's incredible. So tonight during your speech,
Oh, jeez.
just watch for the Truth Social notifications. It's going to be hilarious.
Oh, my
Sounds like the
God.
best drinking game
He's
ever.
so angry.
Allison, you and I could have written a little more on the Barack Obama show. You know what I'm saying? If as long as he was doing, he could have said Tim, this is me. Orange is not the new black. There could have been.
All the jokes, right?
All of the jokes, yeah.
Yeah, that we've been repeating for the last however many years. Yeah, you're right. But it was a great speech, and Michelle Obama I thought she stole the show. She's incredible. She turns sideways to hug him. She's got that braid.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my God!
beautiful
Well,
hair
first
I've
of all,
ever seen.
I never approve the when they go high.
No.
Or when they go low, we go high. But
No.
she was just like, when they go low, I'm just hold my shoes, girl.
Yeah.
Because I'm gonna
Take your earrings off.
hold my earrings. I am.
Let's go.
But that's what none of us have ever done, right? None of us. We're not saying we've gone low every time. Just go medium, right?
Yeah.
Like that's what Jared Moskowitz says. Don't go low. Go medium.
Go clever.
Yeah. I always say we go to the basement, and now I say, or we go Jasmine Crockett.
Yeah.
She went scorcher. She came in like a dragon.
Oh.
She did.
What about our bench? I mean, AOC, all of. I mean,
Hakeem
just every.
Jeffries.
Hakeem Jeffries. I mean. It's just, I mean, of
Whitmer.
every age, generation,
Dana Nessel.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Oh my God. Right?
Cry my
ring off my cold
dead
day.
Oh my God. I
These
know.
8 years have just really kind of conditioned us into a powerhouse machine.
Yeah.
Like that's probably the biggest silver lining is that you see activist politicians, everyone coming up the next generation that just looks so prepared and ready to go, and it's great to see.
American Financing, saving homeowners over $800 every month by using your home's equity to pay off high-interest debt. American Financing, America's home for home loans. AmericanFinancing.net/progress.